Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to George Croft's American Music Show. This week, we got the chance to sit down with the members of Garden Groove, who are a Sublime tribute band out of Folsom, California. I got to see them a couple of months ago at Crawdads on the Lake, and these guys put on a phenomenal show, and it was great to have them on and kind of get to talk about the band and where they came from. If you want to go see them, they're playing Tuesday, March 31st. They will be at the Yuma County Fairgrounds in Arizona, so if you're listening from Arizona, come on out and give them some love. And then Saturday, May 16th, they will be back at Crawdads on the Lake. So if you get a chance, go on out and see them. Please welcome to the show, Garden Groove. All right, guys. So Garden Groove. Thank you guys so much for being here and coming up for the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, so I got to meet you guys a couple of weeks ago at a charity event, and you guys put on a killer show. And so I just wanted to, so how'd you guys get together? How'd the band start? What's the story for you guys?
Go ahead, Stuart.
Stuart. Well, at the dawn of time. No, we met about 8 years ago, and we were doing some original projects together.
Nice.
And playing around town and that sort of stuff. And then we just kind of decided that we wanted to try like a different route, and we all kind of admire Sublime quite a bit, so we decided we were going to do a tribute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like I said, and your sound is like right on. I mean, it's and the crowd was like super into it. Everybody's like, this is a Sublime show like half the time.
I mean, we just love playing the music a lot. And
Yeah.
I think that's,
That's great, man. So you guys were doing, I mean, have you guys continued with some of your original stuff and kind of in the background, or you guys just full send doing a bunch of shows for Garden Grove?
Yeah, we put the original stuff on the back burner for a little bit, just to focus on
be
this.
continued.
But it's kind of bubbling back to the surface right now.
Nice.
And kind of working on some things in the shadows, and hopefully we'll have something together to release soon. So
Nice.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Right on. And has that worked out the way you guys wanted to? Like, you guys are staying busy, feeling like you're building momentum, doing the tribute band thing? Is that?
Yeah, we're having a blast doing it. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'll say the show was great. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
And then people, we always hear whenever we play, like, their stories, how they met, the band back in the day. It's always fun hearing.
The veteran Sublime fans, they always got like stories like, oh yeah, we were partying with them.
House parties. It's a lot of house parties.
Yeah, I remember when Jacob was just a little baby. That all that kind of jazz.
Nice.
But usually like nice comments. Usually just like, oh yeah, you guys keep it up, basically. Yeah.
And it seems like that's a good crowd to kind of get into too. I feel like those fans aren't like a bunch of like super rowdy, like tear your show apart kind of crazy fans either. I feel like it's a good vibe.
Everybody's there.
They've kind of grown out of that phase at this point.
Yeah, even if they were.
I'm not saying there's not younger fans. They're ready to party.
But everybody's just vibing, having a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Matt, where are you from, and kind of how'd you get your start in music?
In music? I'm from Arden area, and I started tapping in class a lot, and then like pencils and stuff, and I used to get kicked out. Then my mom decided to get me drum lessons, and then she signed me up for like Stairway to Stardom. My drum teacher recommended that.
Nice.
So I was in that program. I loved it, and then I started doing a lot of blues jams and started learning songs. And then when I started doing when I began Starway to Stardom, the first band, one of the first songs we learned was Santeria, and
nice.
Started jamming that. And then that's when I first found out about Sublime. And then I just kept doing that, and then tried doing bands over the years, and trying that out. And then now I found these guys, they're mutual friends, and then we formed like an original band, and then we've grown to like just doing like the tribute band, and we're been doing like originals on the side, but that's on like that'll be up and coming. Nice. But we've been focusing on this.
Yeah,
yeah.
So what's Stairway to Stardom? I've never heard of that before.
It's a Skips Music program where it's like a summer program, and they put you in like groups of like 3 or 4 like randomized. And you basically just form a band, and you're all kids, your first band, you don't know what you're doing, and you get like a coach,
Nice.
for example, and then you would do like a couple showcases, and you do 3 songs, and you would perform those. And then if you get first, you'd basically get like some recordings. So it's a lot of good experience for like a first band. So
Nice. Yeah, that's like
that's
cool,
what got me into like really being in a band.
Yeah, can they kind of line up the experience for you, so you kind of get some stage time and you kind of know what you're getting into. That's pretty cool. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, that's awesome.
It should be ongoing as far as I know. But I just know it's been like it's a legendary program around in the area.
Nice.
Life changing. Both me
Cody.
and Matt have done it.
Oh, nice. Right on.
We didn't really meet each other there, but I do remember his band beating my band one year, and I got really angry about it. Was it Mullet for My Valentine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great name,
I had no idea
dude.
who the original band was too at the time. I was just going with the flow.
Yeah, me and my band lost Regiment that year, but the next year we did good. I got like 3rd place,
Yeah.
something.
I mean, they might have just beat you on the name,
That's probably it.
Everybody was getting a kick out of it. I had no idea what it meant. I was like, all right.
Sure, bro.
That's like, I mean, I feel like that would be a really funny band to have like a banjo in,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's a perfect place to have a band. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
That's great.
But yeah, we started doing like like when we got together, like people were saying, "Oh, Stuart, you sound exactly like Bradley," because we covered like a couple of the Sublime songs, and then we just ran with it. So we've been seeing some success based off of our shows so far.
Nice.
So.
Run. And so did any of you guys go to school together, like in high school or any of that, or is this all kind of post school?
Post high school. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think all of us went to different schools.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are from up here in this area. There's like one school or 2 schools, so everybody goes to the same couple of high schools. But you guys are from kind of a more crowded spot. You got all kinds of
couple more schools, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, nice. So Stuart, what's your upbringing here? How'd you land in the music scene?
Started playing guitar at 13, and just kind of I fell in love with like one of the first times I heard like a Jimi Hendrix song. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And one of my good friends was playing guitar. He's learning at the time. I just really wanted to be like him too. So I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey,
and
peer
then
pressure works, man.
it does. And then what it turned into is just like something that I'd never thought would turn into, is just a huge, profound love for music. And then played guitar through high school and sang a little bit, and then after high school I got into a reggae band and jamming with them kind of regularly, and then I met Matt shortly after that, and Cody shortly after that, and then it's been about 8 years just jamming with them.
Nice, man. So what was the name of the reggae band?
The first band that I had, it was called The Culprits.
The Culprits?
And then we changed to Down and Smoke. And then, and then it just kind of diffused after that.
Yeah, I think Mullet for My Valentine is still the top.
Well, it takes the cake. It's hard to beat that, Mullet for My Valentine.
That's great. Yeah, nice. So like, what's like playing in a reggae band? How is that different from what you guys are doing now, like experience wise for you?
Well, I mean, to me, it feels like kind of coming full circle, Yeah. Because like I started with the reggae band, and then when I joined up with Matt, it was definitely the alternative kind of rock kind of stuff, which was really cool. And then we just kind of like, we were doing that until we've started the tribute thing, and now it's kind of come full circle. So to me, it feels kind of like a homely kind of place, because I listened to a lot of reggae and stuff like that. So
right on, man.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I always kind of like, anytime I go to these shows and kind of get to meet people, it's so funny to me like how different crowds can be depending on what genre you're in, just the whole like attitude of the people listening. And I'm always kind of like trying to take notes, like, like where do you find these people and how did they get here? And what's the story? Like what is it about different genres of music that grabs different kinds of people, and kind of, it's fun to kind of way overthink about sometimes.
Yeah. Just kind of try to have a certain perspective on why, different, how a whole bunch of different people come and, celebrate one type of music,
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. It's like they'll get a babysitter for one type of music, but not the other, it's like, what, how did what made them get there?
Yeah.
And people, fans of Sublime are like die hard. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Experiencing the, it live with them.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's what I was saying. Like it's that crowd has just got a cool vibe to them, and I feel like anywhere you go, it's probably pretty dang similar, like vibe wise, you know,
Yeah.
because there's fans all over the world, and they're all jamming out to the same songs and
Yeah.
listening
yeah.
to the same words and connecting with stuff. It's pretty neat, man. It's cool that you guys get the chance to like tap into that and
It'd be a
help those
part of
people
it,
have a good
for
time.
sure.
Yeah,
And nobody's like condescending. Like everybody's just there to have fun, listen to music.
yeah,
That's what I love the most about like the reggae kind of style of stuff.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I
Yeah.
noticed too, huh?
Yeah.
Like one
Everybody's
of the
just
first
there to have
reggae
fun.
festivals we played, just the whole vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody was just
Everybody's
having a
laid
good
back.
time. Yeah.
nice. Yeah, festivals are a crapshoot sometimes for kind of
That's true,
what
huh?
the vibe's going to
That
be.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's-
never know.
You
Sometimes,
never
but
know. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
man,
So all the reggae stuff that we've done so far has like been chill though.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's
Yeah.
my favorite.
nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's a nice, solid, just like cool weekend. I feel like Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of I do a lot of like country festivals, and I've been to a couple others, and it's just the folk scene. It can come off the rails every once in a while, like depending.
Weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of hit and miss sometimes. For the most part, they're great. It's all people just come out, listen to folk music, kind of singer-songwritery stuff, and everybody's paying attention for the most part. The later you get into the day on those festivals, the more the wheels come off, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody's off doing their own thing. People walking, less and less straight of a line as the day goes on. And
Yeah.
and then you get people sleeping on the grass, and
Like there's more
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
in it.
yeah, there's
there's Sublime
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
just
No,
a
they're having a
haze
great
over the
still
crowd.
drinking,
Yeah.
of course.
Of
but
course,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a festival without some shenanigans.
That is
you know?
that
yeah.
is a thing of festivals though. It's like that compounding
yeah.
thing. It's just like party, and then they just start dropping like flies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's like, hey, you guys have a good time? You want to do it for 3 days?
Yeah.
like,
That's
sure.
insane. Yeah,
I can't
mean,
hang and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
One day and I'm good.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Some people have that endurance though.
I
They're
know,
like,
it's-
give me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's half the fun. Is like the last day of the festival, and you're like, you're still up and around. Like you picked that one guy out of
Didn't
the
I
crowd.
see
You're
you
like,
the
dang.
first day?
Yeah, like I could have sworn I saw you piled up in the corner like a day and a half ago. But yeah,
No.
dang man. Well, all right, Cody, what's your story, man? How'd you? So I know, so you guys didn't go to school together, but you guys just found each other through music. What's the?
Through music, through mutual friends. I've been in the music scene a long time. I can go back to my childhood if you want. Everybody's doing the childhood thing.
Do it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. So I started off very young, obsessed with music, even at a very young age. I have videos of me at 3 years old,
Oh, wow.
humming the theme song to the Thomas the Tank Engine
Nice.
show. I'd literally be humming it in tune, which my parents noticed.
Nice.
And then my dad was really into Star Wars, so he showed me all the Star Wars movies very young, and I remember one of the first things I figured out on the piano at like 5 or 6 was dun 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 dun, like playing it on the piano. And
Nice.
when my parents saw that, they're like, "Oh wait, we should probably put him into some piano lessons."
There you go. Yeah.
So from there, I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't totally for me. Having the rigid here's how you put your hands. This is the correct
Yeah.
way to do it. So eventually, I actually quit piano lessons, but it wasn't because I didn't love music. It just was I didn't like the rigid structure
Yeah.
that was being shown to me.
Well, you're in pretty good company in that. So that same story of kids being prodigies but then just can't hang with a teacher telling you how to do everything. You're in the same group as Elton John and Jerry Lee Lewis and some of these legendary piano players that they just came to it naturally. And then when you try to shoehorn people into this is how you play your scales, and it just doesn't work because you just want to vibe. You're playing music.
Yeah, exactly. That stuff came to me later. It was one of those things where I had to make the decision I want to learn, and in college also you have to learn. So I was like, I want to get my degree. I want to figure this stuff out.
Nice.
So I sat down, woodshed, figured out how to read music.
There you go.
But from there, from learning piano myself, eventually after piano, I was once 4th grade came around, I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to play the trumpet because I have a couple friends that are doing band. So I was either the trumpet or the saxophone, and I was like, let's do trumpet.
Nice.
It sounded cooler to me.
Yeah.
So immediately started up on that, got really good, really quick. Became first chair trumpet player in elementary school really fast. But
Nice.
then from there, I was like, well, if I'm already really good at trumpet, like my best friend at the time's dad was playing guitar, and he told me, oh, I'm going to take guitar lessons. And I'm all like, you know what? Guitar actually sounds really cool. So both of us signed up for the same teacher.
Nice.
My teacher, we signed up with Todd Weber. I'm trying to remember where he works now, but shout out to Todd.
Nice.
Todd really, really changed my life when it comes to music in general, showing me a lot of music I wasn't used to, like taught me about the Beatles, taught me about Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin was a huge influence for me. I learned like almost every Led Zeppelin song.
There you go.
And I just quickly blossomed on the guitar. With that, I remember my friend was still playing guitar too, and I kind of made it into a competition. I'm like, I'm gonna be better than him, and I'm gonna be better than his dad, and like I was like, I'm gonna be better than everyone. So I quickly got very good, and that's the first instrument I felt like I was like, I'm gonna be a pro at this instrument.
Nice.
And then from there, once I got really good, I signed up for Stairway to Stardom. My teacher was like, hey, you need to do Stairway to Stardom. It'll really help you. You can play with the band. So I signed up, and then my first year, we got third place. There's a battle of the bands at Stairway to Stardom. They set you up with, like Matt said, they set you up with like your own little bands, and then all those bands write 3 original songs, and then they come together. They come together after writing 3 original songs, and they do a battle of the bands. And yeah, first year I did it, we got third place, which I was really happy about. The band was called Aldershot, and nice. Yeah, so that was really cool. From there, I did Stairway a couple more times, got lost the next year to Mullet for My Valentine. I was very sad about that.
Yeah. Then, like I said, they just got you on the name,
Yeah, that's how it went.
Minimum, yeah.
And then I started doing my own original music, and from there I did, marching band, and I learned how to play the marimba.
Nice.
I did the jazz band in high school. I did marching band trumpet, and I did marching band guitar. They allowed me to do guitar and marching band, so that was cool in the pit.
Well, say, how does that? I've never seen that before. Like,
Pit's the spot where you don't move. So
Gotcha,
that's part of the
okay,
reason
yeah.
I wanted to do it. I was originally going to go in as trumpet, and then I was like, but I can just, guitar's cooler, and I can sit there and shred for like, some of the songs have like guitar solos. So I was like, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
So did that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
After high school, I did a lot of different, just bands here and there. Near my senior year, I learned I actually could sing. And that really changed my life.
So this is when we started in 4th grade. You didn't start singing until senior year of high school.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't think I could sing. I just, even though I could hum and my parents knew I could sing, I thought I was trash. I was like, I'm bad. I'd hear myself in the shower every once in a while. I'm like, I'd stop myself and be like, this is bad.
Man.
So, from there though, after I started singing in bands. And then in college, I decided I wanted to major in music eventually, and I actually majored in voice. So jazz voice. So I did jazz, the jazz, vocal jazz group there with Art LaPierre at American River College, and that really changed my understanding of harmony and being able to harmonize with Stuart like later on, which I'm undoubtedly grateful for the work I did with Art LaPierre.
I will say the harmony singing has become a lost art in a lot of ways. Like it's not totally lost here, but like I noticed now, especially like from my end of things, I come from like the folk and kind of country scene for a long time. Like I grew up in a family band singing 4-part harmony. Like that was our thing all growing up. And like you listen to bands like Alabama or, like Little Big Town, some of these like where they really had harmonies locked down. And nowadays, most of the stuff you hear, people aren't really harmonizing. They're singing like the same part in different octaves kind of, but like they're not really harmonizing with each other. So anytime you can catch a band that's really harmonizing and it sounds good, it's just like, it's such a treat now because it's, it's hard to find. It's hard to do. Yeah. And you, like I said, and you guys nailed it, man. It's it's a cool sound.
Yeah. I feel the same way when you hear, harmonies done well
Yeah.
and done live, you know. It's
Yeah,
like there's something really
it just
special about
jumps
that.
right at you.
Oh,
It's like,
absolutely.
oh, they got it.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
You just don't want to overdo it. So there's like a
There is a
Yeah.
fine line, yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
that's the
Yeah.
fun thing I have to balance every time we do a show. I'm like, well, this song didn't really have Sublime singing harmony here, but I want to sing harmony here.
Yeah.
So it's finding that fine line between what can add to the song and what's actually authentic. So I think we've been able to find a pretty good balance so far.
There is a
That was
happy
the
medium in
first
there.
time I ever heard a critique recently. I won't say the guy's name, but it was like a club manager guy, and he was kind of complaining about one of the other acts that was there that night, and he was kind of like, "Oh, we got barbershop quartet music," and I was like, "Oh, really?" Like, and he was just like, it's all everybody's always singing the whole time, whatever. And then I saw the show and it was like good. And I was like, what is he complaining? It was just like normal harmonies, but like
Yeah.
that guy just didn't like it. It was just too much for him. And I was like, oh man, I didn't know that was like a thing people could get mad at. But
Yeah, that's why you got to
apparently-
always tell yourself music is subjective. So
Yeah,
you can't get
yeah.
like, oh, whatever. If somebody doesn't like what you're creating,
Yeah, I had just
Subjective.
never heard that critique before. It's like, oh, this is too
much thick harmony.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh
Yeah.
man,
It's too
I'm
good.
like pile. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, there's too much talent for it. Is
Yeah.
really bumming you out with all this
Right.
quality music
Yeah.
going on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that's neat though, man. So you're kind of the ace in the hole multi instrumentalist here with
He
you,
is.
yeah, the
That's-
He's the
technical
ace
guy.
up the sleeve for
That's
sure.
that's my
right?
jam, and yeah, from learning all these instruments, I then decided I wanted to be a teacher. So I teach a billion instruments. Like I literally did a mandolin lesson today.
Nice.
I did what is another weird? I did trumpet, mandolin, drums, guitar, bass, and a vocal lesson today. Yeah,
Dang,
so,
man. Yeah.
So I just kind of do whatever I need to do.
the Renaissance music guy.
Nah, not to say Stuart also is pretty multi talented. Also, he can play a bunch of instruments.
Right. So what other instruments do you play? What's your
I play the flute.
nice? Yeah,
No,
hit
I'm
him
just-
hit him
I'm
with the
just
Ron
kidding. I'm
Burgundy.
just kidding, yeah. I play a little bit of keyboard and a little bit of bass.
Nice.
That's,
Right on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, you ever hit him with that Ron Burgundy? Just like, oh, I wasn't even prepared. Just like pull a flute out of your
Yeah,
sleeve.
yeah.
And you can play a little drums, a little bit, but not like it's your like.
Oh, I can
main-
play like keyboard drums. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You know, kind of stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I think you guys have found like a cool. It's a great mix, man. You guys have got like you guys
Thank you.
all gel well together on stage. You put on a great show. It sounds awesome. Like yeah,
Thank you, man.
you guys have pulled it off, man. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So
Thanks.
have you guys done when you talk about like original stuff that you're kind of might get to later? Have you guys done that together as this group, or was that kind of before you guys all kind of got together in the last few years?
We've been writing as a band pretty much since we got together.
Nice.
And so the past 2 years have mainly just been focused on the tribute thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then so we just kind of slowly been doing some more stuff on the back, like just on the side.
Nice.
Just
Right
a little
on.
bit of recording
Yeah,
and
and
stuff like
did you guys have a different band name for the original stuff? Like, what were you guys before?
We were originally Lucid, but then we found that people were having a hard time finding us
There's like
because there's a lot.
1,000 lucid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Lucid,
Which was a bummer because
Lucid
none of them were
wine,
big or anything.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah,
like
just-
Lucid absinthe,
Lucid
all sorts.
Lucid Popsicle. I
Lucid
remember Lucid
Popsicle,
Popsicle.
yeah.
And then we're like, all right, dude, it's like time
Yeah.
to change our name.
Yeah.
So we went from Lucid to Center Site, and
Yeah.
then we stuck with that name for up until now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. Yeah, I love the like writing as a group is a whole different sport than writing by yourself. And I feel like
Sure.
you get, at least in my experience, things written as a group tend to be a better finished product, because when you're by yourself, you just don't have someone there throwing in extra ideas and you're just grinding your gears against, trying to make something work. And
Yeah.
it
It's
just-
totally a different experience.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And so, has that been your guys' original stuff? Has that been more of the reggae side of stuff too, or like kind of what genre have you guys kind of claimed mostly?
Well, Center Site was like a electronic. It was more like alternative rock with like electronic,
Nice.
but with like a reggae kind of feel and soulful, like all mixed. But as of late, we've been writing a couple songs that are more like in the leaning reggae style, but we're still like finding out how we'd want to approach that. But since we've been focusing on the Sublime tribute, but
Yeah, we don't have necessarily a definitive direction yet, but we're just kind of testing the waters and see what we like.
Nice. Yeah.
Right at the moment. But in the past, we wrote that alternative rock kind of style.
Yeah.
And then when I first started jamming with like Matt specifically, we like incorporated some reggae elements into some of their stuff that they were doing, and it was very progressive metal reggae. It was like
This
this
is before
It
me.
was weird.
Yeah.
It was like
hodgepodge thing.
Where you came in
Just-
and tightened
it
up
was like-
the ship.
Yeah, it was just
I would classify it as pirate rock.
Yeah. Pirate rock. There you go.
when Cody,
It was cool. It
when
was
Cody
cool.
got to us, we really kind of like that's when the true group like started.
Yeah.
In my eyes, that's when Cody became part of the picture, because like before that, it was just like I said, just a mashup of progressive and metal and reggae
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Rock.
you
know?
can't put enough value on like the technical end of stuff too. Like if you have somebody in the group that like can keep you on track and kind of solve problems, because that, like, at least in my experience, like I was self-taught all the way, you know, my whole experience basically. And then when you start digging into the theory and you start digging into some of the technical stuff, you're like, oh, that's why that works. I'm like, oh, that's why. Like, just things that you might have come to on your own, like patterns you might have recognized, and you just don't know why they work that way. And then you get somebody super technical that can come in and be like, this is how that works, and this is how you can recreate this over here and solve this other problem that you were having. And it's like, at least for me, when I meet technical guys that can come in and kind of with the deeper understanding of like the theory and the, you know, kind of the science behind it, it just greases the tracks for making good music.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful and part of the writing process. You know?
Yeah.
I think there's a balance between the technicalities of
Yeah.
things and
Yeah, you can
and the
overdo it.
feeling
Yeah.
of things. Yeah. Well, I think too much. You know, there has to be like some sort of balance, and that's where the sweet spot is.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's at least in my experience, it's been nice when you get stuck to have like some technical knowledge. It'll help you solve problem, but you can't lean on it the whole time, because then you get a cookie cutter kind of, you know, like it's the same feeling as like, you know, the piano teacher that's trying to teach you how to do it exactly right. And you're like, well, that's not the groove I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got its place, and it can solve, you know, it can help you over big hurdles and solve big problems for you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, it's just about what helps you get to the finish line. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah.
So whatever works for the individual.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Nice. So when you guys started doing the, you know, as you've been doing the tribute thing, what's like your favorite show that you've gotten to play so far? Like, what's your anything stand out for you?
Man, I got mine already.
I know what mine is.
On
guys
three,
say
on
yours,
three,
I'll
on
copy.
three. No, on three, we all say it. Ready?
Oh, I don't
1,
know.
2, 3. Hard rock.
First crawdads.
Yeah, I'd say first crawdads.
Yeah,
First crawdads, yeah.
For me,
Okay.
for me, it's a special show because it was not to get all too sappy, but it was one of the first big shows we did as the tribute.
Yeah.
And I'm a little sad about it. My dad's best friend was there, and he was rocking out. He's a huge Sublime fan. He was so happy we did like a bunch of the deep cuts. He was like, man, like, I love Legalize It, and I love Scarlet Begonias. I can't believe you guys did those. It was awesome. So he was just having a blast. He even he bought a shirt. We see all the videos of it, and it was just such a good show. I had like all my family there. I had my mom.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
basically that, and it was like our first, like, pretty much it was our second show. And it was sold out. We're like, all right, so seems like people like Sublime. I don't know.
Yeah, this is working.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, it was really nice to see him there. But yeah, sadly, like not too long afterwards, he passed away.
Oh,
but,
man, yeah.
But he really, really enjoyed it, and all the things I heard about it was like all fantastic. But yeah, it's part of, even though that's a sad memory, to me, I just have all these positives about it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like, to me, that's such a great way to like, you know, remember him and remember that day.
Yeah,
So,
it's not sad. It's special, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
it's-
always
the
think about.
Sadness came later, but
Sure.
in the moment,
exactly. In the
it's a
moment,
nice
I think
memory
of
to
it as
have.
such
Yeah,
a great
absolutely.
memory, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And then what was
yeah.
one you said, Stuart? You said something different. What was your?
I said hard rock just because that was the last one we played.
the last show we always
The
do.
last show we played is my favorite show.
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah. How is that the new hard rock? What's the?
It was fun.
You guys are scouting it out for all of us northern folk.
Yeah. Go there. Play.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Great hospitality, great stage, just overall had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I haven't been yet, but all the pictures and videos I'm seeing makes it look, like they got a good setup
sweet.
going.
I think
Yeah,
they're
for sure.
building building some other like amphitheater thing that
Yeah.
don't quote me, but I think it might be
Yeah,
like
I've heard.
2,800 or something
Yeah.
seats or
Yeah, because I
Something
think
like
that spot, I feel like they're setting themselves up pretty good because didn't Buck Owens' place just close down like a couple of years ago? Like they're
I didn't hear about that.
yeah, what is it? The Crystal Palace, I think. Like that's been a huge musical attraction and folks, for country and folk music for decades. And I'm pretty sure it just closed down like a year or two ago.
Oh, no, I didn't
and now,
hear
but a
that.
lot of those acts now they have the Hard Rock to go play. So I think it's going to
Okay.
be,
it's within the vicinity.
yeah, it's
Oh,
within
okay,
swinging
okay.
distance there in
Okay.
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the Hard Rock is pretty well positioned to kind of fill
Take
that
some of
gap.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all brand new too. It's
Yeah,
super
yeah,
nice.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, then hopefully, the history continues and you get cool hard rock stories.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Dang. I didn't hear about that.
Bakersfield's got a really cool music history that like you would never know just driving through. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's especially doing this show. Like when I do the history episodes and stuff, it's like you find all kinds of random cool stories. And it's like, man, I've driven through that town 100 times and I like had no idea that
The history.
like, yeah, just Buck Owens and Merle Haggard and all these guys that just like came from there and changed music forever. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and it's from
That's
some,
crazy.
in places that you just drive by without noticing.
Yeah.
Or one of those driving tour guides.
Yeah,
Like when
yeah.
I was in Hawaii going up to the Road to Hana or what.
Oh yeah, the Road to
Yeah,
Hana,
yeah, you put on a
yeah, I've done that. Yeah, you
yeah.
get the CD that you just hit play at certain mile markers.
yeah, when you're
and,
passing by, it's linked to your GPS.
yeah. Those are they need to do that for the music scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
That's
cool.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
That was his first concert over there. All right.
Yeah, there's random clubs everywhere. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the first time, L.A. especially is like that. Like these
no,
random,
that'd be pretty sweet.
random clubs
If
that
it's
like,
not out yet.
right? Yeah, I mean, and some of them have been like bulldozed and parking lots built over stuff and like
Right.
so you never know, and now it's like. Might be kind of tough to do a CD tour in LA now because it's like, under all these tents,
Yeah.
this is where.
Right.
Oh no. Yeah.
Just a quick
Sadly.
6-hour tour.
Yeah, this used to be, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you try to do the music tour in LA and you got to like not stop at all.
Yeah.
Lock your
Just-
doors.
yeah, lock your doors, look out the windows. This flat area is where, this is, yeah, it's where, but I mean, there's just so much cool. California in general, I feel like we're, there's a lot of music history here that has just completely changed the game for everybody. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be able to like hunt those stories down and find stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, especially because like half the time you don't know. It's like
Yeah.
some random little spot. But yeah, so Hard Rock's working out good for you guys. So what's your next kind of big one that you're looking forward to?
I mean, next Friday, January 30th, we're playing Feather Falls Casino.
Oh, nice.
That one's gonna be really fun. Today we just booked a county fair in Arizona, so it's been fun. Like
hell
us
yeah.
exploring Arizona. We haven't been out of the states in our original band, so it's been a different experience.
Yeah.
A lot of logistics that goes into it, but
Yep.
we're still learning as we go. But it's really fun.
No,
and
that's
exciting.
great, man. Yeah. Arizona's coming along with a pretty cool music scene of their own. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows. I mean, it is hot in Arizona. I can't imagine doing like a big festival or something. Like even a county fair is like.
No,
hopefully
we
you
played
guys have
the
shade
Arizona
and-
State Fair and we got rained on.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
Like
it's hot.
monsoon season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, so I think the next time we're up there, we're gonna we brought tarps, but we're gonna make sure they're like bigger and get more tie downs. We're gonna have like a way better.
Yeah,
we're gonna be set up, but that's how you learn.
You get
know?
like an actual
Yeah.
flash flood for.
yeah.
Yeah, Arizona's
that's-
weather is.
man.
I say that
Weird.
like even here, like we do a festival in the Sierras every year, and 2 years in a row, it's like one of the days it snows for a few minutes, or we get like crazy wind, or like some rain will come through for a second and like kind of stop the show for a second, but then you just kind of carry on and batten the hatches back down and
Yeah.
like there's pictures of me with like there's a band playing and I'm like rolling up a big like banner behind him because the wind's about to rip it off the like structure thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another fun thing about festivals. It keeps you on your toes, solving problems.
Creates
And
some
Definitely.
excitement.
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
It?
it's and then everybody has a cool memory, and yeah, even if it's kind of nuts for a second.
And the changeovers, making sure you're not
Yeah.
going into people's set. Like
Yep. Yeah, cutting into people's time, and stage runners are just freaking out the whole time.
Or say, I don't care, dude. We're playing another song. Forget your set.
And then everybody's like, ah. Yeah, it can go off the rails pretty quick if you're not careful.
Yeah.
But that's great though, man. There's a lot of cool venues in this kind of in the North States, but like we have a lot of those like casinos and things like we have the Hard Rock here in Wheatland, and they're starting to string those together all through the state now, which is pretty neat that you guys are tapped into that. That's
starting to
we haven't done that one yet, but
it's on the list.
They don't have this one is they've got the big amphitheater here, which is like I think Toyota Stadium or whatever they call it, and they do like big shows there, and then they have a smaller area in the casino itself, and they put great shows on there all the time.
We'll be Garden Groove in the cafeteria. Come on down.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I played the cafeteria stage. No, it's pretty cool though, because like the way they have it set up, you're kind of playing to the whole casino floor. They do. Yeah, it's like I swear to God,
personal. My
bad.
I'm not trying to.
No, I think it's they have like the cafe stage, which is like, but it's great because you're playing to the whole casino kind of. You're just off in the corner, but it's great for solo acts. I don't know. It might be a small stage for a full band to get in there and start having a real good time. But
play.
And it's like the three of us. So luckily, our stage space. We play with another member, but
but that's good. Yeah, a 4-piece band, like you can get into any good little corner, and as long as you guys have room to move around a little bit and not whack the drums with your guitar or something.
That happens,
right? Which happens, Man, that's pretty neat, man. Yeah, like I said, you guys have done a great job. Like I said, your show that I saw was phenomenal, man. You guys, I'm excited to see how you guys, do going forward, and we're rooting for you and glad to see you guys doing good. And thanks so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you guys making the drive and coming to hang out with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is great, man. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, on to the next one.
Sounds good.
All right.
Right on.
Thanks, everybody.